Ken, you and I have worked together in three properties
Yes,
now.
indeed, yeah. Over a few years.
Over quite a few years, yes, probably more than we
Yes,
would care to mention. But what is it that you get from Celtic Castles? What makes you want to be part of, our organisation?
Okay. Well, obviously some good inquiries to start off, and very lucrative inquiries over the years that I've known you. But from my point of view, it's the personal service that you offer. Makes you unique from other agents. It's actually getting the requirements of the guest or the customer who's inquiring. It's handing those pictures or whatever you do to entice them, first of all, without telling them about the venue.
Right.
Yeah, so giving it a different style, whereas most other agents, to my mind, would just say, here's the requirements, have you got the availability? You're taking the time, you're giving that level of service, which hopefully we would match.
Yeah, so I felt when I came to Celtic Castles this year, I felt like I really know who I am. And as Lismore, I felt like, I don't mean me personally, but Lismore. And I thought, okay, great, I want to be part of that network. And to literally just to be part of it. I didn't have any expectation of having it doing anything for me, but to be able to sort of officially belong to something was really good.
Okay.
I also felt that I felt that looking at the way your marketing and your website had developed, and hearing you speak and seeing your blogs, and that, I thought, okay, here's somebody who's really passionate about what he does.
That's lovely to hear, because that's what we try and get across. And the team, they all stay in castles, so they can share that experience. And we're very much about not selling. We're very much about
Mr. Castleman here, who really knows his castles throughout the nation, has probably taught me more about castles.
So Jeremy, we've worked together for quite some time now.
Absolutely.
And, you've been a member of Celtic Castles for that length of time as well. Why is Celtic Castles important to you and to Crinklety?
I think it's because you understand the property, you understand our mentality and what we're trying to achieve. And I think there are not many companies that I've come across that take the care to know about the product that they're really trying to offer to people and understand it. And the great thing about your team is they're so friendly, they're loyal, they want to do something for us. It's not just a job. You get a feeling that they really are trying to help you.
Well, that's lovely to hear. And as you know, part of what Celtic Castles is about is it's about getting out and experiencing the properties.
Exactly.
So it's lovely to be here again, but also to be here with quite a lot of the team also.
Oh, it's fantastic. When I came to see you, you gave up so much time. People spent time showing me their side of things. It's great that we can reciprocate. And I'm sure that they'll all benefit. They'll all learn something new in their little stay here. And of course, having the castle man himself, the leader of the pack, is here to really, I think, drive business forward for us. We are a lovely home. We like to do it nice and peacefully. But at the end of the day, we're a business, and Celtic Castles is vitally important to us because it delivers business.
It's definitely a very open and honest relationship, which is fantastic, because it just gives you, the flexibility to speak to each other and actually do the best that you can to actually convert them as business as well. But certainly my experience, I've only worked with you for a few months, and the team are fantastic. Even when I'm travelling around, they'll make an effort to find me. But they have such good knowledge of the inquiry and the actual customer they're dealing with, which is fantastic. And they'll tell you everything the customer wants to do and put you in touch with the customer quite quickly, which makes a huge difference, because obviously the guys are selling lots of castles and you take the time to bring the team to Carbery, for example, to let them see it and experience it from themselves, which means they can then sell it better to the customers.